Are we back? Okay, we're back. Hello and welcome in, everyone. Oh, hang on, I need to turn on something. Give me a sec. All right, back. I hope everyone is doing great. I'm just trying to get the on-air sign in screen. Should be fine. I hope everyone is doing fine. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be watching from. Today's stream, nothing really planned at all, like with most of my streams, to be honest. So yeah. It's been, when was the last time I streamed? 9 days ago. Well, yeah. So 9 days ago was the last time I streamed. Yeah. Okay. King, welcome on in. Hope you are doing well. Hopefully it's not too early or too late for you. Buddha, welcome back in. Yes. I've always had that 5-minute countdown. You just probably wasn't around when I started streaming. When I start my streams, sorry. Oh, man. But, yeah. Welcome on in. Let me just make sure we have things running. Good. Just messing. That's all good, Buddha. Keeping me on my toes. That's what I like. So, one thing that I have been working on, just haven't been streaming, was rejigging up the Moblin setup, utilizing the iPhone. Now, previously I've managed to fit all my equipment into a very short camera bag. This is the miracle. So I was able to fit the iPhone with the iPhone cooler, the travel modem and travel router, and a power bank, all in this one case. Now the problem is, because this is a very thick padding, and I didn't want to cut up this case, I've decided to just buy a different camera bag, so then I can do the modifications needed for installing phones. So, Mitmat, do you need to get one of these new? To be honest, I don't think you do. I mean, unless you're going to be utilizing it to the maximum potential, at least with the Pro versions, where you're able to do like recording in ProRes. Otherwise, standard mode or the Air, I honestly don't know. It's really up to what you want to use it for. As a daily driver or as a semi-professional camera unit rig. All right, so that is this bag, and yeah. So I'll use this as a storage for other devices. So, yeah. What I have done is also found this camera bag on Facebook Marketplace, and it was for $20. So it has a front open. It did have all the dividers in here, which I've ripped out because I don't need it, and apparently it has a laptop pouch as well, which I won't be using either. Now, it does have a side mesh pocket, and it has a couple of Velcro straps to hold a tripod if you want. Now, one thing that it doesn't have is a belt or waist attachment for a more secured rigging. at any given time, your phone is the best camera you have on you, because what I have with you is always better than the camera you left at home. Oh, that's true. And utilizing certain apps, such as the free Blackmagic camera app, you're able to fine-tune the controls of the cameras. So yeah, that's great. What's your current phone now? Because it's always interesting to see what other people are using if they're making the decision to pretty much spend money on a new device. If you're using like an iPhone 13 and you're jumping into an iPhone 17, then yeah, that's already an extra. That's 4 generations. 15 Pro, okay. So you're used to using USB Type-C input. So that's one of the newer features of iPhones after 14. Is 15, 16, and now 17 does have utilized the USB Type-C functionality. Now, someone did show something on one of the Discords where they did a heat camera comparison to iPhone 15, 16, and 17. And it looks as though the 17 seems to have better cooling. I'm not entirely sure how. They might have routed a few things differently, or managed to make it more managed to make the heat dissipate more evenly throughout the entire rear back panel of the iPhone camera. Now let's see if I can find it. Now someone did post it up in the Discord. Oh, here it is. All right, let me bring up camera reaction. All right, so here we have a standard 17, then a 16 Pro, then a 17 Pro, and then a 16 Pro Max, and a 17 Pro Max, and then the Air. MediaTek, I'm doing well. Hope you are doing well. We're just discussing on the temperature ranges of the iPhone. And it looks as though all the newer model, the 17, 17 Pro, and the 17 Pro Max, seems to have better heat dissipation than its predecessor of 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. Very similar to the 15 and the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max. They do have quite a bit of hotspots on their phone. So yeah, I'm sticking with, because I can't bother spending like $2,000 on a brand new iPhone. I'm sticking with my 11 Pro Max, or if a opportunity comes up in Facebook Marketplace where I'm able to get a 15 at a competitively priced number, then I'll probably get it. Yes, I also might be thinking about getting an iPad, maybe one of the newer generation iPads with a cellular SIM card slot as well. Because with the iPad OS and utilizing the Moblin app, which is free, you are able to also ingest a USB UVC camera, such as the DJI Action 4, the Action 5 Pro, or even the Pocket 3 USB tether. An iPad Air would be nice, yes. It's just in terms of cooling. Even though the iPad has a larger surface area, it's able to dissipate heat more readily, you still have to have the need to have some kind of a flow or cooling on those devices. So, yeah. And, another thing as well, versatility and usability. If you're able to utilize the iPad for multiple uses, then yeah, well, why not? Whereas with the phone, because I know that Deadly, he purchased a iPhone 15 Pro Max, and its sole purpose is to use it for the Moblin app, no other things. So with an iPad Mini or iPad Air or an iPad in general, that's within the last 2 generations, then you can have a more use case. You don't have to use it as a Moblin device. You can use it as browsing, Twitch, YouTube, what to watch stuff on a bigger screen, larger screen, as opposed to just using the phone. So yeah, I'm thinking of going down that route of getting an iPad mini in the instances where I'm unable to utilize wireless RTMP streaming. Then we can hook up a USB cable tether via and utilize the USB UVC webcam mode. So yeah, there is a slight border around, because the Moblin app at the time, when I last used it on an iPad, the black borders were predominant on that particular app, whereas on the iPhone, you don't see the black borders around it. So yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, hopefully that has answered your, or at least eased some of your questions in regards to whether or not you want to get a new iPhone. Buddha. Okay. So yeah, this is one of the cheap Facebook Marketplace camera bags that I found. I removed all the dividers in order to space out and get a more better layout for my Moblin setup. Even though it's twice as larger than my previous camera bag, this will provide better cooling, because the iPhone and the Netgear Nighthawk M1 tends to overheat. So let's bring it here. I might just disassemble it so it looks a bit more